ACI as code configuration validation refers to the process of ensuring that the configuration values are correct before applying it to the infrastructure. There could be organizational policies regarding naming conventions and configuration adherence to ensure consistency, security, and maintainability across the infrastructure. ACIOps can be configured to enforce these policies by checking for errors, such as missing or incorrect resource attributes and misconfigured parameters. Enforcing these policies within ACIOps configurations helps teams adhere to best practices, avoid resource naming conflicts, and ensure compliance with organizational standards and regulatory requirements. To configure a validation, we need to navigate to Admin and then to Systems. There, we'll find the section Manage Terraform Resource Validation. Currently, it's empty because I do not have any validations in place, so I will add one. To add a validation, click on the Add Validation button. This opens a dialog where we define the parameters and the regular expression that should validate the values for those parameters. In this example, I will add the endpoint group as the resource that needs validation. I want the name parameter to meet a certain naming standard. I will specify an example of the name I want to see and the regular expression to validate it. I would like the name to start with an EPG hyphen followed by a 4-digit number representing the VLAN ID. For example, VLAN 1 would be EPG0001. I will specify the regular expression to validate this. If the regular expression does not match the example value we've specified, it will turn red to indicate that the regular expression is incorrect. I will also add a description. I will add another validation, this time for the EPG description. For this validation, I'll check the box indicating that the parameter must be present in the configuration and add a regular expression that matches any description. Back to the ACI as code interface. I'll create an EPG with the name EPG123. This obviously does not meet our validation requirement for the name, so we should expect an error to be displayed during the configuration planning. Additionally, I'll add a description and then save the change. During the plan, we get an error with a description stating that the name of the EPG needs to meet a specific format. I will correct that and replan the change. This time, no error is displayed, which means that the name validation is successful. Before I proceed to approve and apply the change, I'll delete the description from the config and replan the change. This time, another error is displayed, with a description stating that the parameter description is required. I'll go back to add the description and proceed with the plan. approval, and then apply the change. Great. The applied configuration now meets the validation policies I have defined for my infrastructure.